I actually want to move into some serious stuff.
Best
You ready for
call
serious?
ever. Yes. Is it death? Wait. If murdering all the Jews wasn't serious, then what is this?
This is John from Arkansas. You're live with Eric and Jamie. How's it going?
It's going pretty all right. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing much more all right than Jamie is.
I'm at a good point in my day. I'm having some fun.
Good. What do you want to talk to us about?
Hear it. Well, first of all, I really wanted to say thank you for kind of just for the advice that you had given me last time I had called. Mm-hmm. First and foremost, thank you very much for that. I really appreciated it.
Will you remind the audience of the first call? Or we can talk about it, I suppose, but just for context.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I had called about just kind of expressing some doubts in my religious faith, mm-hmm. and you know, I don't remember who else was on it. I'm really bad with names. If I saw the face, I could point right at him and say it's that guy. But I'm really bad with names, so I don't remember the other person that was on it. But mm-hmm. basically, just kind of, you know, I had been given some resources and encouragement.
You, I gave you the number to the Recovering from Religions hotline project.
Well, advice work out for you, John?
Mixed bag, I'd say.
Chex Mix.
For the first thing that I had kind of done was the advice that you'd given of it being okay to ask questions. And I'm going to go ahead and say I probably asked the wrong person, because I asked my preacher about it and forgot that I wasn't Catholic, and that he's free to apparently just tell people that, which led to my parents deciding to look at my internet history and seeing that I was watching you guys and saw that I'd called and...
Wait, that's what they were concerned about?
I mean, you have a tame internet history. But,
yeah, you look at mine, it's like opening the Ark of the Covenant. Just
don't.
It's horrible.
Oh my God. I'm hungover, but I take another drink before I look at his.
Watching whew.
Well, okay, sorry. Your situation is serious.
Well, incognito mode is a thing, so...
Right. People are going to have to watch us on incognito. That's amazing.
But,
sorry, but John, you were...
What happened? I'm sorry, yeah.
Well, oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah. Just basically what had happened was they watched specifically the part where I had called, and had a very long discussion in which I had to leave the house. So,
are you okay? Are you in a safe place?
Yes. I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Is there anything specifically that you need right now?
You got $50?
If you need it, I'll give you $50. No, I mean it. Like
I know you do. I'm just and I'm forever appreciative that you do mean it.
From the bottom of my heart, man.
I guess joke at poor time, but
no. I mean, it's your time. I got $50.
Well, now you're just being a dick.
I don't know how this works.
You just need to mail it to him.
Yeah. It's the...
John, so
it's part
what
of
are you
rent,
looking at from
actually?
here? Like, where are we going? What's on the agenda? I mean, you have the whole world open to you. You have this vast breadth of experience, an entire life to explore it. What's on your plate?
I think I'm going to really, at the time right now, try and pursue... I really don't know, honestly. I started that sentence with something in mind, but it just...
No, that's okay.
Well, if you don't have a 5-year and a 10-year plan for your entire life at this point, you're I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah, John, sarcasm aside.
I always have it. Yeah, sorry.
Sarcasm aside.
Why would we ever put sarcasm aside?
You know how people say, oh, how can you live in this place of not knowing, you know? And if you said you watched the show, so you know I'm going to say, saying I don't know is the most intellectually honest thing that a person can say. But there's more to it, because when you're exploring the world around you, as long as you keep saying that, I don't know, you give yourself license to explore. And as far as I'm concerned, the day you do know 100% of a thing is the day the world loses some of its wonder. And keep that wonder in the world. I mean, explore, and please, please let us know. I mean, are you interested in looking into religion? Are you going to go and do all the drugs? Are you going to go to college? Like, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go with D, all of the above.
As long as you balance those things, you don't things that'll like mess with your head and things that'll educate you, and also drugs.
Just respect yourself, respect others, and be open. Keep asking questions. I love it. Oh my gosh, you said that you had to leave the house, and my heart just dropped down into my stomach. I thought, oh my goodness,
what did we do?
I just ruined this guy's life. And I'm so glad you're taking it so, like, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. So
I mean, you know, really, Eric, I kind of see it as what's my other option, right?
Well,
well, there are plenty. There are plenty.
Well, I mean, in kind of a weird way, you know, I guess my only other option is to take it hard and sit down and just kind of be miserable, and I don't really want to do that. So
I have some advice. Don't do that.
So I'm trying to avoid.
Hey, just keep moving, keep walking, and keep growing. Didn't you say you were 19?
Yes.
See.
Oh, okay.
19.
Yeah, if you had,
dude,
if you had any plans for what you were going to do with your life and you were 19, I would tell you.
Oh my gosh, when I was 19. No, dude, I'm so excited for you. Is there anything that we can do on air or off the air? Like off air, I would love for you to be able to email us and keep in touch, because if there's any advice, anything we can do, please let us know. But on air, is there anything that we can help with?
We can get more detailed and specific.
I do have one good question for you.
Oh boy.
Anything? What's up?
Just because, you know, like, as I had said before, you know, all my life I've believed in God. And that was kind of where I got all of my, I guess all my information from was that was the base for it. So how can you tell what is good information and what's bad information?
Oh, this is an easy answer. No. So by applying a process of scientific skepticism, you have to evaluate the source of the information, the way in which that information was derived. I mean, again, it kind of depends a little bit, right? Like if someone approaches you on the street and says, hey, listen, you know, oh, I just need $10 and then I can get this key to this safe that's got a bunch of gold bars in it, and I'll totally give you one if you just give me $10 right now. You're not going to see your $10 again. I promise you that. So
is that the advice you gave?
The advice I gave.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part. What?
Yeah. Eric was looking at me funny, like, this is weird advice to give. Whatever. I'm out $10. Okay, I'll admit it. No. No, it's just. It varies as far as information, but as far as how to evaluate information, like what kind of information it is. But it's not easy, and you're going to be wrong from time to time. And the more you can spread out those times that you're wrong, the better.
And another thing is when I left Christianity, one thing that I had to contend with is I really thought that there was demonic forces in the world, that there were evil forces out for evil's sake. But you're going to find more and more that everyone's the hero in their own story. And even when people do things that seem wrong or counterintuitive, just shitty, you know, they have their reasoning. And the more you seek to understand why people do those kinds of things and what their justifications are, you'll start to see more and more how different views on economic principles, on politics, on people's views on society and class, how those influence their decisions. Telling the difference, you know, and getting good information is a lot of work. But if you care enough about it and you really do want to check it out, just start looking. Look for peer-reviewed sources, especially if it's scientific information, that kind of thing. If it's accounts of things that they say, oh, they did a study. Who did the study? Where did it come from? Was it replicated? It can. I
love the phrase "they did a study" or "they've done studies."
the big "who is they?"
Yeah. And really, I mean, the good information we have is information that's been tested over and over and over again.
Yeah. So a new study finds is not science. Sorry.
Well, it's the first step. And
well, yes, but
you should have.
Don't use it for things.
You should apply your skepticism to match the claim. So if it's something small, you know, you don't need to have, you know, 20 hours of rigorous study to be able to go, okay, that's a thing.
Yes, I believe you that this is the half and half, and I will put it in my coffee, right?
Yeah.
I need to test it.
Versus, you know, this is the half and half, and this one has cyanide in it.
I don't believe you that this is the cure for cancer.
Like all of a sudden.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, or that if people are trying to sell you things that are too good to be true, often they are.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
There's a reason that the people that went town to town and sold snake oil were miracle cure salesmen. It's the miracles are too good to be true.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I have actually no pressure going, because a lot of people at your age in precisely your position go, oh wow, I found my way free of religion. I must be the smartest person ever. I know everything. I can't be wrong. Ha ha. And then, you know, a couple weeks later, they're telling you about how, like, you know, jet fuel doesn't burn that hot, or whatever.
Hashtag skeptic.
Hashtag moon landing, more than like not, or whatever. Because they haven't learned comedic jokes, but you're not doing that. You're asking the question, how can I know? What is a way to know, rather than like, oh, I'll just be able to figure it out. So it's going to be really hard, but you're starting off on the right path, which is fantastic.
If you do want to see a little bit more about that, I suggest you check out Street Epistemology, Anthony Magnabosco, and the different people who do SE. They employ the Socratic method, and all it is why? Well, why do you do that? Well, why? And you challenge your assumptions so that you can get to the root of it. You get to look under that cultural furniture and see what's really there. And some of it is there for good reason. Others, you know, you'd be very surprised.
Right.
But, dude, that's amazing. So are you signed up for classes for the fall?
Well,
no, I'm not. I mean, I don't got any money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, I may have actually waved this around at a camera, but it's because I was trying to demonstrate that, like, yeah, we'll talk off the air, but...
Yeah, we're going to find out a way to help you how we can.
Yeah.
And...
we're not rich. At least I know I'm still not rich, but...
Yeah, I just have a part-time job too, but it doesn't matter. And you also have to see the love that's going on in the chat. If you want to, after this, take a look at the YouTube chat, because there's a whole lot of love going your way, brother.
Also, are you watching us on incognito mode right now?
Giving me love.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was talking over you. What did you say?
No, it's fine. I asked whether you had started watching us in incognito mode, just because, or...
Well, I mean, I don't really have to worry about that now, do I?
No. Freedom.
Hey, you're stepping into an entirely new world, and it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one, and anything that's not good, congrats. Then we get to work on making it better, and you get to be a part of that. So, welcome.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, and I mean that. Email us.
Yeah, I'm actually going to pop you back on hold.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can ask our call screener.
Well, hang on. Before you do that, I do have to go. I really do appreciate y'all taking my call.
Right.
But I do have to leave.
No worries, man.
Thank you very much for talking to me. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. You take care, all right, brother?
All right. Thank you. You too.
Go without God.